Sorry, had to run up after the announcements. A little short-handed tonight as we go to the far side. Omaha takes it back over into the Fremont zone. Far side corner. Sends one up top as Stonebreaker brings it onto the near. Poke checked again. Omaha go! Omaha!
Yeah, great job there. I think that was Cutler that ended up getting that one.
Omaha draws first blood within the first, 27 seconds of the period. Nice job attacking right now on the Fremont Warbirds.
Yeah, Stonebreaker took a shot, rebound, and then Vince picked it up. So
nice job so far.
With assist number 37, Matt Sprinkler. That's Butler from Sprinkler. 27 seconds into the game.
Puck deflected to the far side. Omaha trying to get a hold of that one. Sends it over to the near. Deflected again. Omaha trying to get a hold of this one. Back to the near side. Behind the net. Omaha still trying to grab it. Picked up as Lee getting it. Up top again. Comes over to the near side. Back in the Omaha zone, and icing called on Fremont. Back on the near side, Omaha changing it up. On the near again, Fremont trying to clear it. Knocked down by Bruce. Takes a shot as he knocks it down. Back to the far side. LaVisca trying to get it in the far side corner. Sends one up top, picked up by Omaha. Hollingsworth sends one at the net. Back over to the near side. On the corner, on the near side wall again, deflected into the corner. Back to the far side. LaVisca trying to pick it up, sending one back. As Elkins trying to get it and a stop a play as the goaltender covers it from Fremont.
interesting bounce there.
Back over to the far side. Deflected off the wall. Omaha trying to get a hold of that one off. Picked up. Sending one up top, near side to Wynn. Wynn on the near side on the wall. Into the corner. Omaha trying to grab that behind the net over to the far side. Grab. Sends over to the near. Picked up by Fremont, bringing it out of the zone over to the near side again. Hit by Wynn. Deflected behind the net by D'Augusto. To the far side. And grabbed by, can't quite see the number. Off the wall.
Trinklaw there.
Trinklaw got a hold of that one. Off the wall. Deflected, icing called on Omaha. Just a little too much on that one as it comes over to the near side. I heard the keys in the I heard the keys on the broadcast.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Dad,
here.
I need the keys.
I'm not sure what's going on here. I feel like I just got violated or something.
Grayson, you're embarrassing me. Cheeto, stop it.
Right.
I'm busy.
He comes up at the most common 2 times too. Hey, can I do this? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Whatever. Just quit talking to me.
Just leave me alone. I'm
Right.
busy.
Yeah, whatever you want. Credit card.
We've
keys.
all been there. Dad, money, whatever.
Right.
Just leave me alone.
Yep.
Here's the wad of cash I have in my pocket.
Ain't gonna get you far, but
Near side, Omaha territory. Somebody screaming in the stands.
yeah, somebody from Fremont.
Deflected over to the near side corner again. Fremont trying to grab it, sends one behind the net. Again, Omaha deflects. Near side again, sends one up top. Held on by Fremont, sends it on the wall. Deflected by Omaha, got a stick on it. Back to the far side, Busher going after it. Deflected to the far side as Wynn stuck out. Couldn't quite get it. Goes over to the far again. Picked up, cleared by Omaha. Fremont gets it at their own zone. Comes over to the near side. Sails one across to the near side again. Deflected on the boards. Omaha gonna lay a hit. Puck to the far. Tyler. Nope, check that. Magnus, near side. Goes high, deflected. Have a play called. 13:58 left in the period. Far side, Varsity zone. Goes back to the corner, over to the near side. Omaha going after it. Back in the zone again. Still battling. Omaha trying to get a hold of it. Pile up near side, near the corner.
Puck's just sitting there too.
Goes in front of the net. Fremont grabs it as it comes across. Back into the Omaha zone. Deflected. Grabbed right away. Koa pushes him under the wall. Forces it behind the net. Comes over to the near side. Wall's trying to grab it. Near side again. Deflected. D'Augusto deflects to the far side. Omaha trying to get it cleared. They do. Deflected again as Omaha's trying to get a quick change in there. Over to the near side is Bobby Lee. I'm sorry, Marble going after it. Saw the 9. Deflected again. Omaha got it cleared. Picked up by Elkins. To the near side. Pushes it back across. Picked up by Fremont in their own zone. Sailing one across back in the Omaha near side. Back in the corner near of Omaha. Goes behind the net, deflected to the far side as it goes up top. Omaha got it cleared. Elkins trying to get a stick on it. Goes right back at the goaltender. Poe checks it out. They're going to get it cleared onto the near side. Marble grabs it at the Omaha Blues. Sends one to the near. Grabbed and taken out by Hollingsworth. Back to the near side of Fremont. He's going to dance with that one as it comes off the wall. Hands it off as he's trying to get one off to Severo. Deflected. Still loose in front of the net. Picked up by Fremont. Gets one off the board. Stopped at the blue line by Hollingsworth. Takes a shot. Goes into the safety net. Deflected by Fremont. 12:11 left. Alva Omaha, Preuss, Hollingsworth, Severo, LaVisca,
Elkins.
and Elkins. I was missing one there. Thank you, Scott. Puck deflected as it was shot. Still loose. Comes back up top. Grabbed by Preuss. Preuss on the near side. Comes in to take a shot. 5-hole deflected. Picked up, and they're going to send one back in the Omaha zone. Should be icing. And it is. Back over into the Fremont zone.
A couple really good opportunities there. A couple good rebounds. Goalie's given up quite a few rebounds, so.
Puck on the near side, Fremont zone. 11:55 left. Omaha ahead by 1. Deflected over to the near side. Comes up top near again off the wall. Bruce sends it back. In the corner. Deflected shot by Busher. Covered by the goaltender.
And just when I say he was giving up rebounds, he didn't give one.
Then he finally covers it.
Right, because Krinklaw was.
Shut up, Scott.
I know. I know. Quit talking.
Cutler going to take drop. Goes back over to the near side. In the near side corner. Picked up as Krinklaw takes a shot. Deflected by the goaltender. Still on the side. Comes up near on the wall. Bruce grabs it. Takes a shot. Deflected to the far. Hollingsworth there. Check that. Hollingsworth almost gets a hold of it. Goes back in the Omaha side as Bruce is there. Gets hooked a little bit. No call on that one. Just a little hook. Back to the Omaha zone. Far side corner. Sending one over behind the net to the near. Up top. Omaha gets it clear. Krinklaw taken out of the zone. Magnus deflects to Hollingsworth. Takes a shot. Deflected in the near side corner. I think he hit somebody off the shins on that one. On the far side, On the wall again, Crinklaw trying to grab it, push it out. Goes behind the net. Walsh there to get it. Back to the far side corner. Makes the ref jump for a change. Back again, Omaha deflects by the goaltender. Near side, Bruce getting it on the wall. Still in the corner. To the far side. Trying to pass in front. Lee takes a shot. Near side again. Deflected by the goaltender. On the near again. Bruce holding it up at the blue line. Sending one across. Gets it back over to Lee. Lee at the blue line. Passes across to the far side. Hits Crinklaw. Crinklaw on the wall. Dancing with it. Gets boarded. 2 men on him. Puck behind the net as Walsh trying to get a hold of it. On the near side again. They send one back in the Omaha zone. And Hollingsworth going after it. Should have been an icing call, quite frankly. Puck to the far side. Lee going to come out of the zone with it. Dancing pass 1, 2, to the far side 3. He's got Walsh to his left. Takes a shot, loose. Puck still loose, goes over to the far side corner. Stopped up top, deflected at least. And Fremont tries to get a hold of it. Omaha got it cleared, and thank you, he did call that one. It did clear. I saw white between the black and blue at that point. So 9:45 left in the period. Now for Omaha. Deflected, picked up as center. Evans taking one to the near side corner. They're going to call Omaha for icing on the hit from the faceoff? Really? I question that one. Back to the Omaha near side for the faceoff. Puck's a flex near side of Omaha. Sends one up top, deflected high. Behind the net it goes as Walsh got his stick on that one.
That's actually, is that?
I think Walsh had his stick on the original hit. But it goes back behind to the far side. Picked up by Walsh.
Sorry.
Several guys battling that one. Comes over as Walsh dancing with that one. Takes a shot. Deflected. Far side corner.
I was watching trouble get mauled back here. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Sometimes there's a show going on in the background. We don't see. Deflected again. Go! Omaha!
Great unselfish play there by Parker Severa. Hats off to that kid because he could have took a shot there, kind of a bad backhand. He could have took it, did not. Had Walsh just standing there. Kicked it over to him.
And yeah, Omaha goes ahead 2-0. Beautiful job by Parker Severa on that one. And a nice shot by Walsh.
Yep.
Well done as Marvel sends one to the near side. Goes behind the net. Omaha grabs it on the far. On the wall. And they try to clear it. Referee got in the way of the icing call. Deflected as Marvel is trying to clear it. One guy bobbles that one. Deflected by D'Augusto to the far wall. On the far side. Sends one over to the near. Deflected again. Picked up by Severa. Comes in for a shot wide right. To the far on the wall. Picked up again. Omaha gets it. Sends it over the near. Deflected off the boards. Back again. Stonebreaker sends one again and goes behind. They're saying Omaha had to check back in. They did. Smart play by Omaha as Elkins goes after it. Stays with him. Gets a stick on it. Keeps pushing to the far corner. As he does, picked up and stopped. Omaha takes a shot. Deflected to the far corner again. Finally, they get a send-off. Stopped by D'Augusto. 7:51 left. Comes over to the near side. Stonebreaker passing across. Trying to hit Laviska. Goes across again. Poke check. Sends one across into the Omaha zone. Omaha with a good colliding. Forces them to behind the net. To the far side. And tried a shot. Finally snuck one in. Nice pass there. I had to give him credit on that one.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's tough on a goalie when you got a guy that just parked out on the far post.
Snuck in, and Omaha still ahead, 2-1 with 7:34 left. Change it up going forward here. That drop back. Picked up by Omaha in their own zone. Sends one on the near side. Stonebreaker deflects. Picked up by Fremont. Back to, Preuss. Trying to get one across. A little pile up here in front of the camera.
Just hanging out.
Sailing went across. Omaha forcing that back to the far side of Fremont. Dancing pass across. Zach Crinklaw. Yep. Shot. Deflected by the goaltender to the near side. On the near side corner, held on by Omaha. Pass in front of the net, grabbed by Fremont, deflected. Bruce got a hold of it, but couldn't knock it down enough to get his stick on it. But grabs it with a good effort off, gets it cleared. Cutler grabs it off the deflection from Fremont, takes it back into their zone, comes in, takes a shot deflected by the goaltender. Fremont trying to get it, gonna have to ice it for that one. And icing called, 6:42 left in the period. We go back over to the near side. Fremont zone. We're going to have Lee, Evans, Preuss, Hollingsworth, and Walsh. Near side goes high in the corner. Preuss pushing that one back behind the net. Picked up by Fremont. Sends it over to the near side corner. Fremont on the wall, stopped by Bruce, up blue top, gets some help from Lee, deflected. Omaha had to reset, but grabs it at the red line, sends it off the boards. Fremont going after it. Goes over to the near side again. Fremont clears it, grabbed by Walsh. Neutral zone, gonna bring it back into Fremont territory. Crashing the net a little bit, goes off against the wall. Looking to pass, no, check that, sends it to the near side corner. Bruce deflects, pass in front of the net, comes in, Hollingsworth takes a shot, deflected, goaltender bobbled it, but knocked it over to the near side. Lee sends it back against the wall, near side, goes to the corner. Walsh going after it, still behind the net. Goes up top, puck deflected to the far. Picked up by Walsh, sends it over to the near side, hits Preuss. Bruce back over to Lee. Lee dances past one, takes a shot low. Glove saved by the goaltender. Had to reach across his face for that one.
Yeah, that was a great pass up by Preuss. I think it was Bobby standing at the blue line.
We come back over to the near side. Gonna have Severa take and drop, joined by Wynn. Preble, Laveska, they're going everywhere, and Elkins bringing it out of the zone, back to the far side. Preble deflects, picked up by Wynn. Wynn on the far side of Omaha, getting it cleared, deflected. It goes high and hits somebody in the bench.
I don't think Williams was ready for a puck in the chest there.
He's awake now. He also may have soiled himself.
Actually, I think the coach was happy that he caught it.
On the far side, Omaha trying to clear, goes up top. Fremont trying to knock it down. Good stick by Wynn, gets it over to the near side, picked up by Elkins. Brings it after the near side zone, got 2 men on him. Boarded on him, but tripped up, pile up in the near side corner. Goes high into the Omaha zone. As Fremont trying to knock it down. Back to the far, grabs it on the far side of Omaha, trying to send it into the corner. Omaha gets a hold of it. Near side, bringing it out of the zone. Elkins takes it over, Wynn had it. Deflected again, back to the far. As Severa grabs it into the far side corner. Grabbed again by Omaha, hold on. Sends one up top, Laviska dances, takes a shot right in the stomach.
That was actually Cutler.
Oh, that is Cutler, sorry.
Yeah. I thought it was Sean, too, just by the yelling that was coming.
Yeah.
I'm used to hearing Sean.
No.
Yeah. But it was Cutler coming hot off the bench.
Cutler came out hot, and the sound is the same, just so we're clear on that. Back in the far side, Fremont zone. Shot deflected over to the near side. On the air is Marble trying to hold on to it in the wall. Still in the corner, can't quite see who has it. Up top, Cutler takes a shot. Glove saved by the goaltender. forces a stop. 4:05 left in the period. Going to take the drop on the near side of Fremont. Fremont grabs it, takes behind the net to the far side as Koa sends it out to Crinklaw, deflected in front of the net, comes over to the near side, grabbed by Fremont, gets it cleared, and it's grabbed by Marble at the blue line of Omaha. They got a poke check on him. Good backup there by Omaha, comes over to the near side as Busher had it, sends it over to the near again, Cutler gets it, sending one across, meets Crinklaw to the far side. He's trying to pass back, but nobody there but Fremont. Thought he had a guy behind him as it goes behind the net, over to the near side. Grabbed by Marble, sends one to the far as he's hitting Stonebreaker. Koa, poke check out. Nope. They're going to get at the blue line. Crinklaw poke checks it out. Omaha gets a clear by Cutler. On the near side, Busher grabs it in the corner, trying to pass in front. Still loose. Comes out as Preuss comes in, takes a shot again, goes behind the net. Comes over to the near side, grabbed by Fremont in the near side. And they get the clear as it goes back into the Omaha zone. Preuss forced to cover it, not enough on it. Trying to send one out, he does. Fremont stops it just at their own blue line, brings it back over on the pass to the blue line. Omaha stops it, covers it, as Preuss takes it back over into the zone of Fremont. Near side corner, has two men on him, passes out, plus puck loose in front of the I can't talk. There's Puss and Preuss and blah.
Well, I'm just glad you didn't go a different direction.
Yeah. I could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah.
We'll just say that, and we would have been blocked by YouTube.
Yeah.
You have a sick mind, Scott.
You must be just as sick.
I knew exactly where you were going. Misery loves company.
Right.
Onto the near side as Preuss deflects. D'Agosto to the far side of Omaha in the corner. Trying to get a pass across. Errant pass and a great save by D'Agosto. Little miscalc on that one. Back to the far side corner of Omaha. 1:58 left in the period. Well, now I smell the Raising Cane's in front of me.
Yeah.
JV must be back.
Right.
Near side, deflected. Omaha grabs it as it was poke checked out by Preble and goes back over into the Fremont zone.
Ooh.
Oh, how is that? He stood up. He could have reached out and grabbed that. I don't know how that's icing, but anyway, icing called. I question a lot. Back over to the Omaha side. We go with 1:39 left. Ooh, puck deflected in front of the Omaha net. Coming over, Omaha trying to get it. Goes behind the net on the poke check from Fremont. Comes up top. Ooh. Lee had a stick on it, deflected back to the far wall. Omaha gets it cleared. Fremont trying to send one back, but forced to reset. Grabbed by Omaha on the near side, gets it off the boards to the far side. Lee going after it. Poke check by Lee, good stick, gets one cleared out. Omaha pushing that one forward. As Preble trying to battle that one over the blue line. Fremont takes it back over with 1:02 left on the far side of Omaha. Still battles, Omaha gets it cleared, and Fremont trying to send one back again. Back to the Omaha side, far corner, goes over near, sends one out as Walsh deflects off the boards. And nope, check that, he did not get a hold of that one, and Omaha gets another icing call. 4:44 left in the period.
Walsh was never very happy with that.
.44 seconds left. Back behind the net.
Oh,
Shot deflected over to the near side corner. Held on by Omaha. Cutler up top, takes a shot low, deflected by the goaltender. Back to the far side, hits a safety net. Stop of play, 22.
I think they turned the heat off in here.
Well, they're just sucking in the cold air from outside to keep the ice cold. Makes sense.
Can we keep the door shut?
I think we're in Okoboji at this point.
Yeah.
Puck deflected near side, hit by Busher. Back at the goaltender, still loose, but picked up by Fremont as it goes down. Gonna bring one out of the zone, intercepted by Busher, sails one across. Almost had too many men on the ice as he almost hit the guy coming off the bench. To the far side, Crinklaw battling the far side corner. Goes behind, and that's the end of the period. As we take a break, up 2-1, and Omaha versus Fremont comes out again in about 15 minutes. We'll see everybody here shortly. And we're back. Background sideline noise provided by Coach Lucina. Sideline noise, background noise provided by Coach Lucina.
So if it's anybody yelling, we're going to blame Todd every time.
Yeah. The loud screaming we hear in the background is Todd.
Great. Even if it sounds like a girl, it's still Todd.
It's still Todd. He can't hear a word we're saying.
No, that's the best ever. Could talk about him all day long.
Kicking it off. Busher taking drop. Come on, pushing one over the red line. He makes a comment every so often.
Who's he talking about? Tell Todd to keep his mouth shut.
As we go back over to the far side, Omaha holding on at the blue line. Fremont grabbing it, taking it across their own net. Forced behind their own, Omaha staying on top of them. Deflected and picked up by Fremont again. Send one across the blue line. As Hollingsworth there to send it right back over. Cutler trying to get a hold of that one. Hands it off to Crinklaw. Pays attention. Omaha had to check back in. They do. Nice job by Crinklaw. Pushing one over. Fremont grabs it though. Send one back over. A little too silent on that one as it goes to the far side. Somebody loses a stick. Looks like it was Omaha. Goes behind the net. Picked up though. Omaha sending one over. Busher deflects. Picked up by Cutler. Sorry, check that. Crinklaw. Bruce deflects. Picked up by, is that Cutler? Deflects in front. Shot. Deflected by the goaltender. Behind. Comes up top to the near side. Held on. Near side by Lee. Goes behind the net. Hook check to the far and goes into the safety net. Stop a play. 15-42. Left in the period.
That's too bad. That was a good push by Cutler there to towards the net. Just couldn't finish. Good job by their goalie.
Evans gonna take drop. The line change comes out. Puck deflected the far side corner. Sends one to the far. Goes up high. Back into the far side of Omaha. Walsh and Preble stay on him. Force it into the corner. Against the wall. Back to the near side. Lynn force it into the corner. On the wall near side. Omaha trying to get a little bit. They do. Gets it cleared as Wynn holds on. Passes across to the far side to Walsh. Walsh forcing one into the corner. Back out to the far side. Deflected, held on by the goaltender. Stop a play, 15-13.
I really thought Walsh was going to get called for a trip there, but must have been just the Fremont's guy's feet that got tangled up.
I blame it on the Fremont feet.
Well, I mean...
To the far side, Fremont zone. Against the boards, into the corner it goes. Omaha battling that one. And the far side is Evans, and is that Lee, I believe, on the far side. They're going to send one out into the Omaha zone. Should be icing. Icing called. We go back over to the Fremont area.
Try this one more time.
On the far side. This music is taking me back. Urge, everything else. Onto the near side, I'm aging myself and I don't even care. I'm enjoying it. Back to the far side is Lee trying to get a hold of it. Up top, shovel on across. Over the near, shot taken again, deflected by Fremont. Preble going after the red line. Holding on to it. Send one across at the red line again. Omaha trying to push one over. Lee holding on, goes into the far side corner behind the net. Walsh there to get it. Pulling one back over to the near again. Omaha on the wall. Trying to pass one across as Evans going after it again on the boards. Nice job by Preble. Comes in, takes a shot, knocked it down, took the shot. Knocked by the goaltender to the near side corner. Still held on by Omaha. Up top as Preble skates back again on the wall. holding on to it. Get some help from Elkins. Preble going back in at center.
Oh,
Pass it
nice.
across again. Omaha trying to pass it. Loose again. Backward shot goes into the far side corner. Lee grabs it on the wall. Holds onto it for Omaha. Looking to hold. Actually, nice job by Lee to skate around it. Almost gets tripped up. Hands one off. Shot. Glove saved by the goaltender as he knocks it down. Omaha goes in on a change with 13:46 left. We go to the far side, back in Fremont zone. Gonna have several: LaVisca, Stonebreaker, Marvel, and can't quite see the other masked man, Elkins. Far side as Omaha knocks it down. Goes back in the Omaha zone, and icing called on Fremont. Going back over the Omaha zone. Far side. Sever take and drop. Puck deflected, sends one back to the far. Picked up by Marble on the wall. Deflects. Now off the wall again. Omaha trying to hold on to it. In the back is LaVisca trying to get a stick on it. They get it cleared. Stonebreaker almost gets hold of it. Comes off the wall. Picked up by Fremont. Taking one forward. And offside's called on Fremont.
Like, yep, that came out.
Just a tad bit.
Just a bit offside.
Just a bit offside. I can't do that voice.
I don't know. These girls are very excited over here.
I wish I could get that excited about with that. Yeah, anyway. No, I really don't. To the far side is Marble taking one out. Omaha pushing one over. Fremont sending back in the Omaha zone and grabbed right away. Stonebreaker sends it to Krinklaw. Krinklaw back into their zone. Back again over the red. In the Omaha zone. Far side. Marble forcing him to the far side corner. Fremont was going in for a change though. Omaha trying to keep him in the corner. Comes over to the near. Omaha deflects back again. Trying to get it cleared. They do. And they send it back over, and offside's called on Fremont. A little bit ahead of themselves as we go 12:44 left in the period. Change coming out. Both sides. Busher going to take drop on this one. Deflect back, Omaha kicking one. Held on and sends one over back into Fremont zone. Fremont grabs it just after the blue line. Sending one off the boards, trying to get it back in the Omaha zone as it's bobbled. Proofs in the Omaha zone, sends one across out of the zone. Omaha was trying to go after it. I call Omaha for icing, but I almost say interference at that point.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the stripes that was down there wasn't looking, but I don't know if it was really. It's a good hit. Not sure.
He had a hangnail. Back on the near side, Omaha deflects. Trying to get it out of the zone, goes behind the net to the far. Deflected again, and Stonebreaker trying to get a hold of it, goes behind the net. Getting cleared off the near side, Lee getting it off and gets it cleared. Brad right away, knocked down again. Omaha grabs it just inside their zone as Hollingsworth had it. Deflected again by Evans. Omaha trying to get a hold of that one, deflected as Walsh reaches out and grabs it and deflects it back to Evans. Evans forces it behind the Omaha net, picked up by Walsh. Walsh on the near side on the boards, looking to send one off, back off the boards. They got a poke check back into the Omaha zone, and icing called on Fremont. So we go back into the Fremont zone. On the near side, Lee, Bruce, Evans, Walsh, and I'm missing one. Evans, Walsh, and
I didn't hear what you said, so.
you took your headphones off. I said, who am I missing? Lee, Bruce, Evans, Walsh, Hollingsworth, thank you. On the near side, Omaha in their own zone, gets one sent high, back out. On the nearest, Bobby forcing that to Walsh. Takes a shot, deflected off one of the shins of Fremont, goes to the far side, holds on to it. Still, as Fremont's trying to send one over, poke check. Omaha sends it back, goes back in the Omaha zone, and a good stick by Hollingsworth and a pickup. Evans sends it back to Lee. Lee at the blue line, goes back over in their zone, takes a shot, and a stick goes high. Puck shot behind the net. Somebody got knocked over by Fremont onto the far side. Hollingsworth levels another one. Picked up by Omaha over to the near side again. Shot deflected by the goaltender. Locked loose on the near side. Gets it cleared. Hollingsworth reaches out, poke checks it to the near boards, forces it in the corner. Shot deflected. Picked up by Walsh to the far side of Omaha. He slingshots around. He's got Lee open. Lee takes it back into their zone near side. Pass as he was trying to hit Pruce, crashing in. And another hit as a Fremont player goes down by LaVisca. Back to the near side corner of Omaha. Marble going after it, icing called. There were bodies on the floor everywhere for a while there.
Flying everywhere.
As we go back over to the Fremont side, 10 minutes, 18 seconds left in the period. Little ODB in the background. Back to the far side, deflected. Omaha trying to grab it. Gets it off the boards. Gets it out of Win, holds it on the red line. Poke checks past one. Fremont gets it, sends it back over the red line into Omaha zone. Has to bury it deep behind the net. Rebel going after it. He gets boarded into the wall on that one. Should have been a call. Back to the far side. Picked up. Omaha taking it out of the zone. Severa battling that one. I just saw the 5 for a second there. Back to the far side corner and a trip in the back play. Back again to the near side, and they sail one before the red line. Should have been an icing call. Back behind the net, Omaha grabs it. On the near side, trying to hold on to that one. To the far. Sends one high. Knocked down by LaVisca to the far side. Takes it back into their zone. He's got Severa open. Deflected, wide right, near side. Omaha trying to stop it. Goes back into the Omaha zone, near side again. Tried to go in. Omaha went in for it. Inadvertently, he was going down low to get the puck. Inadvertently tripped out the Fremont player, and Omaha going to be in the sin bin for 2 minutes. Back over to the Omaha zone. Omaha will be on the penalty kill for a couple minutes here.
It's the first penalty tonight, I believe.
I think so. Near side. Deflected. D'Augusto deflects near side. Omaha sailing back over to the Fremont zone. And somebody on the Fremont bench must have touched it or something. You stop the play. Back over the Fremont area.
Well, it shouldn't be inside. I don't know where he's going because.
Yep, they're saying outside.
Well, it shouldn't be inside.
Play was, yep. Let's argue.
Right.
Because we all know hockey is a great place for debate. Back over to the near side. They're going to try to take it back in the Omaha zone. We got another minute 45 left on the penalty kill. Deflected by D'Augusto to the near side. Comes out of the zone. Omaha gets the clear. Fremont holds on to it just after the blue line. Takes it back into the Omaha zone. Far side sends one up top. Near side errant pass and forced the reset on the air. Back again, Busher running some interference. Omaha knocks it down, hits another player as it just goes over the blue line. As we just outside of the Omaha zone. 1:21 left on the penalty kill. Cut deflected to the far side as Evans shovels that one forward, back behind the Omaha net. Stonebreaker going after it near side. trying to get one off. Omaha Stonebreaker got it cleared back over into the Fremont zone. Crinklaw gonna run some interference on it. Goaltender was out of net for a second there. Puck to the far side as Fremont trying to run a play and deflected. Who got that? Was that, I think that was Marble? Got a stick on that one? Deflected to the far off the wall. Picked up. Fremont trying to take it. I think he got more ice than he did puck, and Omaha gets a hold of that one. Evans trying to pass to Crinklaw. They got it cleared just after the blue line. Goes back in the Omaha zone. It is Marble. Marble sending one across. Off the boards. Hits Crinklaw. Crinklaw gets one handed off to Evans. On the near side, Evans dancing past 1, 2, goes in for a shot. Goaltender ends up covering it. Drops it on the whistle.
Yeah,
Stop a play.
Shot. Yeah. Good push by Evans there. Good pass by Crinklaw to let him have that.
Back in the Fremont side, down a man for another 23 seconds. 7:26 left in the period. Evans going to take drop, joined by Crinklaw, Stonebreaker, Marble. On the near side, Stonebreaker gets it off the boards, takes one across. Crinklaw shovels one up high to the far side, goes after his own pass. Fremont sends it over the near side, 9 seconds left on the PK for Omaha. Fremont trying to bring it over to the near side. Crinklaw staying on him, forces it to the far side. Errant pass, picked up by Marble. Gets one off the boards. Omaha full strength. Fremont shoveling one back, picked up again by Marble. Kicking one forward. Omaha back to the far side as Lee had it, deflected. Back in the Omaha zone. Saying Marble must have touched it. He comes over to the near side. Marble sailing one across. Hits Lee. Deflected onto the near side on the wall.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but that should have been way offsides on us. That's.
Shut up, Scott.
Shut
up, Scott. Shut up, Scott.
I don't know if he realized he had Walsh standing. I'm like,
yeah.
huh?
I should have called that. Shut up, Scott.
The best is that guy was like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do.
What do I know?
On the near side, Fremont zone, 6:30 left in the period. Near side corner, deflected to the far. Cruz trying to hold it up. Does. Goes against the wall, gets some help from Lee, but they send one back across again. Throwing on the afterburners, Omaha going after it in the corner. Deflected against the wall. Picked off to Lee. Lee taken out of the zone, has a man, pass across to the near side, hits Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth on the near side, holds on to it, keeps it on the wall, sends one up top. Was trying to hit Walsh as it goes back to the Omaha zone. Lee going after it in the Omaha territory. Trying to send one off the boards to Walsh. Omaha gets it cleared, held on by Fremont, but Fremont has to check back in. Picked up again on the far side. Omaha gets it knocked down by Fremont. Back in the Omaha zone. Picked up again. Omaha gets a pass across again. Lee deflects back into the near side corner. Fremont back to the far side. Fremont trying to get a pass. Held on as Hollingsworth gets a hold of it. Goes behind the net. Pass in front of the net. Deflected to the far side. Again, pass deflected again by Fremont. Goes into the Omaha zone. Should be icing on this one. And it is. 5:18 left in the period. Looks like Omaha's going to get a change on this one. On the far side, looks like we're going to have Leviska, Wynn, Sevra, Preble, and I believe Elkins on the far side.
Far side is Elkins, you are correct.
Yay! I'm not completely blind. Puck loose in front of the net.
Oh,
Goaltender ends up covering.
Great job by Elkins to throw that out to Leviska. Leviska had a couple different shots there, just couldn't put it in the back of the net.
On the near side, back in the Fremont zone. Severa deflects back near side. Rebel gets it into the corner, gets it back up top. They're going to send one back. Elkins going after the Omaha zone. Going to have to pick it up. They say Omaha touched it. Back to the far side. Back in the Omaha zone. Maybe a little too much on that one.
That's a little hot.
We go back into the Omaha zone. On the far side.
That was just a touch crisp.
Just a bit outside. Puck deflected in front of the Omaha net to the near side. Crinklaw trying to get it, goes behind the net. Back to the far. Omaha grabs it, sends one across. Deflected by Crinklaw, again deflected by Preble. To the near side, Crinklaw in the near. Takes one into the zone, trying to pass in front, grabbed by Fremont. Nice grab though. Preble got a hold of it, kept it in play for Omaha. Shoot, and covered by the goaltender. Fremont stopped that one with 4:28 left.
Yeah, great pass, great look by Crinklaw. Again, their big goalie just hanging out right there. But good pass there across by Vince, I think it was.
Far side, Fremont zone, 4:28 left. Puck drops back behind the net. Crinklaw trying to go after it. Omaha stops it up top. Trying to get all of it on the wall. Evans trying to push that one out. Fremont brings it out. Poke check by Omaha, keeps him at the red line. Trying to send one back, comes behind the net. Grabbed by Wynn, sailing one across as Cutler gets one cleared. Fremont going after it at their own blue line. Grabbed again, Omaha pushing it back in, and they shovel one back over again. A little back and forth action. Wynn gonna grab it. Take it behind the Omaha net, sends it over to the far side. Gets one off to Crinklaw, takes it back over in their zone to the far side on the boards. Almost clotheslined on that. They say covered and offsides called.
Close.
I question things at this point. I question a lot. 3:42 left in the period. Evans gonna take drop. Gonna be joined by Stonebreaker, Walsh, Preble, and I can't see the far guy. Number, I believe that's Marble. Yes, it is. On the near, they're gonna send it back into Omaha zone, should be icing. And it is, as we go back over into Fremont zone. 3:28 left. It's getting cold in here, Scott. I'm cold.
I told you that earlier. You didn't believe me.
I didn't. I have a little more, insulation. So.
I'm with you.
That goes over to the near side corner. They're trying to send one high. Get it cleared back to the Omaha zone as Walsh is there to get it. Trying to send one off. He gets it to Stonebreaker. Passing one across. Omaha deflects off. Pushing one back into the Fremont zone. Puck to the near side. Fremont getting it in the corner, trying to clear it. Sends it off near side. Stonebreaker trying to hold on. Gets a hold of it. But they couldn't maintain. Comes over to the near side. Fremont trying to push it at the red line. Keeps pushing it forward. Stonebreaker getting it off the boards. Comes back over to the near side of Omaha. Evans there to get it in the Omaha zone. Taking it across to the far side. Trying to get one off the boards. He does. Trying to hit Lee, but grabbed at the red line by Fremont. Mishandled, though, and a good poke check. Omaha going to get it cleared. Lee grabs it. Takes it over to the near side. On the boards, trying to dance past 1, 2, and they got a poke check to the boards. Evans keeps it on the near side. In the corner. Omaha try to battle in the near side off the boards. They get it clear as the puck rolls out. And Walsh just forces him into the boards. Evans sends it over to the far side, gets it to Marble. Marble hit from behind. No penalty on that one. Omaha gets it cleared, stopped at the red line, and they send one back behind the net to the near side. Far side by D'Augusto, holds it behind the net. Omaha sent one across, hits Lee just at the blue line, and Omaha going to go in for a change. The puck goes behind the net, picked up by Fremont. Trying to sail one across. Omaha stops him. They're trying for a shot. Stopped by DeGusto. Goes behind the net, and somebody's on top of the puck in front of the net. Little literal pile up in front. Puck comes. What's that?
Penalty shot?
Penalty shot going to be called.
Why?
Penalty shot called for Fremont. I question that. I question a lot. I said I question that.
Right?
So a penalty shot called for Fremont. 1:43 left in the period.
For covering the punt in the crease by player, number 11, Vincent Cutler, resulting in a penalty shot for Fremont.
Fremont coming onto the near side, going in at DeAugusto, coming for a shot. DeAugusto stops it. No penalty shot, and a star to play again. Nice job by Vinny. Far side, Omaha zone. Puck deflected to the far side. Picked up by Omaha. Sent it one off the boards. Deflected. Sprinkler got it. Omaha couldn't quite hold it. Cutler gets it. Deflected by Fremont into their own zone. Taking it across to the far side on the boards. And it goes high out of the zone.
I can't even hear it. I don't even know you guys are. Andy's over here dancing.
I ain't dancing, I'm rocking.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. Puck to the near side, goes over to the far. Some people just don't appreciate good music.
Like I said, I can't even hear it.
Well, if it's too low, you're probably still too old.
I mean, there is that. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for bringing that up.
It can go either way, Scott. I'm just saying.
Yep, right.
Bruce holding on to it on the far wall, goes into the corner. On the wall, Omaha trying to hold on to it. 51 seconds left in the period. Fremont deflects back in the Omaha zone.
Oh, we're going to have a penalty
Penalty called.
on Busher.
Busher's going in the sin bin with 45 seconds left. Go back over in the Omaha zone.
At 16:15 of the second period, Omaha Junior penalty. Number 13, Parker Busher, 2 minutes for roughing. That's Busher, 2 minutes for roughing at 16:15.
Omaha gets the clear. 32 seconds left on the period. Picked up by Fremont, 27, 6, 5. Fremont gonna slingshot to the far side. Elkins trying to run interference, staying on him, forcing him to the far wall. Deflected by DeAugusto, picked up by Hollingsworth. Tried to get it out of there, deflected by a Fremont player's shins. Comes up top to the near side, tries to take a shot. Puck loose in front of the net. DeAugusto dives and covers it. 5 seconds left in the period.
Yeah, just really unfortunate there. Hollingsworth just tried to kick that out, but it hit a Fremont player.
Shin, skates, some form of hard surface that may not have felt the best for the player. Near side of Omaha, 5 seconds left. Puck drop 4-3, and that should be the end of the period for now. And Omaha will be down a man for 1:15. As I am now a rail.
Talk about old.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll see everybody in about 15 minutes. warmed up here. Third period coming out.
I mean, I just noticed, look at the shots on goal.
Yeah.
32-5. And it's only 2-1. That's
Just not capitalizing the way we need to.
right.
We have spent a lot of time on their side of the ice, but we're about to start this period off down a man for 1:15.
Right.
Cutler going to take drop, kicking one back, picked up right away as Hollingsworth sends it right at the goaltender.
And their goaltender forgot that they were on a penalty because he was throwing up the icing signal.
Back to the far side. Walsh just stopped him right at the blue line. They're going to force one behind the net. Oh, D'Augusto handed one off, and Omaha sent one back down. Walsh going after it on the near side. Gets it behind the net of Fremont. They're going to send one back. Omaha just going to hold on to it for a minute. Going to waste some time left on the 38 seconds left on the PK. Cutler deflects back into their zone. Holding on to it in the near side corner, 30 seconds left on that PK. Takes a shot deflected by the goaltender to the far side corner. Fremont going to grab it. Send one back over to the near side with a good stick by Hollingsworth. Gets it over to Pruce on the far side. Deflected onto the near. Walsh deflects again and back over to the Fremont zone. They grab it. And Omaha gets it again to the far side. 6 seconds left as it comes over again. Send one back to D'Augusto. And now Omaha full strength. Back to the near side. Fremont trying to hold on to it. Going to send one back to the near side corner. Hollingsworth stopping him. Forcing him back to the corner. Get back. And somebody's going to put baby in the corner on that one as it goes over to the far side. Held on as Fremont shoveling it back in again. Bobby Lee was knocked down, but I don't. Did they hit the net?
Must have hit the net.
I must have missed that one. Stop a play at 15:22 left in the game. Omaha still ahead 2-1, but we're on the Omaha side. Shot deflected to the far side corner. Omaha kicking it back. Behind the net. Kicking it on. Fremont grabs it behind the net, though. Staying on him. Omaha battling it to the far side as Lee trying to push that one out. He does. Omaha getting it cleared. Sorry, that wasn't Lee. Lee grabbed it at the blue line, forcing it back. Omaha going to reset on this one. Back to the far side. It's Evans going after it. Knocked down again by Omaha. Back to the far side. Lee going after it in the corner. Going to get some help from Wynn. Lee battling behind the net. Poke check by Preble. Goes over up top. Far side. Shot deflected by D'Augusto. He's going to glove save that one and stop a play. 14:44 left in the period. Change coming out. Like a full. Severa deflects, picked up. Omaha gets it out. Cutler between two legs, goes over it again. Patch, shot, covered by the goaltender. He lost view of it.
Yeah, ended up back on behind him.
It's behind him, but not enough to call it a goal.
Yeah, great job by Cutler. Push that forward, push that between the kid's legs. And
on the near side, Severa going to take drop again. Back as Cutler comes in for a shot. Goaltender lost sight of it. Hit the safety net. Good attempt.
Oh, did it?
Yep. Stop a play on that one. 14:31. Severa again taking drop. Joined by Elkins, Marble, Cutler, and I believe up top is, can't see a number. It's Stonebreaker. Back to the far side. Held on. He's going to send one. Stonebreaker trying to knock it down, but grabbed. They're going to get one just past this that goes in. Try to shovel one in. They shovel one into the back of the net. And now tie it. 14:16 left in the period. little lackadaisical on the entry into the third period, unfortunately. Cost them a goal on that one.
And 2:44 of the third period.
Keller taking drops, shoveling one across, picked up by Fremont in their zone. Taking across back over the red line, burying one deep in the Omaha zone. Before the red line, it actually should be offsides, or icing, I should say, as it goes back over again. Back into the zone, Fremont grabs it to the far side, gonna bury one deep in the Omaha zone. Behind the net it goes, Bruce gets it behind the net, kicking one off, trying to get one up top to Walsh. Still on the boards, he's got two Fremont players on him. Trying to shovel him across, over to the near side again, on the boards again. Fremont forcing it to the far side. Battle behind the net. 13:33, tied score, Omaha grabs it. Comes over to the near side, gets it to Walsh. Walsh gets a clear, back across again, pass across to the far side to Krinkla. Krinkla on the far side corner, going to the near. Gets boarded on the hit, passing it back, grabbed by Fremont. Fremont trying to get to Bruce. Bruce grabs it, taking it back over into their zone. He's got Krinkla to his left, trying to pass. Krinkla had a man on him. Forces it over to the wall again, gets it off. As Lee tries to get a hold of it. The referee in the way, and they're going to call a stop with a high sticking called on Omaha, I believe.
Must be.
Back over to the Omaha side. Winley, Preble, Evans.
Was not an off. It wasn't on a high.
He was given the high stick symbol.
He was, but
I'm so confused. Onto the near side. Picked up by Evans on the far. The shovel is, they're passing to front, intercepted. I'm on the near side. Cutler on the near, dancing with it, holds on to it on the near wall. Gets boarded a little bit, but maintains, sends one up to Lee. Lee on the far side, dancing with it. Coming across, they poke check it out of the zone, held on by Preble. Preble to the near side, gets it off to Wynn. Wynn to Preble. Preble trying to get off, poke check, but maintains. On the near side, gets it back over. Cutler trying to go over. Referee needing to get out of the way. Near side again, they get it cleared back in the Omaha zone, picked up by Evans. Evans trying to sail one again. Referee was on the way again. On the far side, held on by Fremont. Omaha gets it out of the zone. And they're going to say Omaha for icing. 12:08 left in the game. Tied score. Sever taking drop. Flicked back. Fremont gets it out. Omaha gets a clear. Back up to Elkins. Elkins to the far side. Poke check. Fremont gets a hold of it. Gets it just at the blue line. Omaha maintains it just after. Onto the near side. Hollingsworth had it. Poke check over to the near side. Bruce grabs it. Bruce on the near side in Omaha zone. Takes it behind the Omaha net. Dancing a little bit. Looking to pass. Passes up top. Picked up by Severa. Severa onto the near side. Back over the boards. Just off the skate of Walsh. Bruce grabs it just before the blue line. Takes a shot. Goes behind the net to the far side. Up top again. Omaha maintains over the near. Severa's trying to knock it down. Goes over the boards. Hollingsworth going after it. On the far wall. Severa going in. Severa's going to draw a penalty as he was trying to get the puck, but
yeah,
one of the players fell.
Unfortunately, might have pulled his legs out from underneath him.
Maybe just a little bit of tripping.
Maybe just a touch.
Back to the far side of Omaha. 11:23 left. Omaha down a man for 2 minutes. Far side, puck deflected as Busher kicks it over the far corner. Comes up top, they come in for a shot. Glove and cover by D'Augusto. Back over to the far side. Omaha zone. Goes up top. Fremont holding on to it. Going for a shot. Got air. deflected down to the near side corner. Fremont couldn't get the bounce, and Omaha clears it back into the Fremont zone. Goaltender had to cover it. Fremont grabs it. 1:39 left on the PK. Fremont to slingshot to the far side. Cutler staying on him, forcing him into the wall. Fremont holds on to it, but a poke check again. Omaha forced him into the corner. Fremont trying to send one up top, takes a shot, deflected, near side. I think D'Augusto got that one. On the near side again. Fremont gonna send one up top far. Takes a shot, deflected again by D'Augusto, near side corner. Battle in the wall again. Fremont went head over heels. Back to the far side. Omaha forcing him up top, against the wall. Fremont up to the near, deflected. Trying to get a hold of that one, deflected. Fremont just dove after that one. As Hollingsworth gets one on the boards, hits Cutler. Cutler on the near side, has one guy to beat, comes over to the near. He's got Busher crashing to his right, goes off the boards to Busher. Busher takes a shot, deflected by the goaltender. Comes off the near. Fremont gonna grab it, trying to bring it back into the near side zone. Takes a shot, deflected by D'Augusto to the near side. Omaha gets it cleared back over into the Fremont area. 32 seconds left on the PK for Omaha. Fremont grabs it behind their own net as they're gonna go in for a change. Back to the far side, Fremont trying to bring it out. Gets a pass across the red line. To the far side, picked up by Stonebreaker. 16 seconds left on the PK. Errant pass by Fremont, gets knocked down by Marble, takes it behind the net, sends one to the far side on the corner. Omaha maintains it, gets it off the boards. Crinklaw trying to clear it, didn't quite get enough on it, goes back behind the net. Marble holds it, and Omaha now full strength as Lee comes in just as they were trying to pass it. Forces it onto the boards as it goes to the far side. Behind the net, Fremont holding on to it. Comes behind the net again, Fremont dancing with it. Lee and Marble trying to go after it. Comes over to the near side. Lee on the near, gonna get it cleared as on the pass, trying to hit Crinklaw. Deflected just off the skate of Crinklaw. And they're gonna go for a shot and a stave and cover by D'Augusto. 8:53 left in the period. On the near side of Omaha again. Both teams now full strength. Puck deflected, goes in front. Deflected by D'Augusto to the far side. Fremont sending one up top. Deflected again, D'Augusto deflects high to the far. Puck behind the net, goes over to the far against the wall. Lee reaching out on the wall, passing across. Good pass as he gets it to Walsh. Walsh back into their zone. Comes in for a shot, deflected high. Goes to the far side. Evans deflects back. On the pass as Walsh gets it. Against the wall again. Still battling at the blue line, picked up by a win. Omaha had to check back in. Call Omaha, looks like, for another penalty, I believe. Talking to the referee, roughing called on Omaha. Back over is Omaha, down a man for another 2 minutes with 8:16 left in the period. Evans in. 2 minutes roughing. Near side Omaha, down a man, 2 minutes. Near side again, goes into the corner up top. Fremont trying to hold on to it, keeps it on the wall. Back into the far corner. Getting one on the boards. Back behind the net to the far side. Still in front of the net, loose. D'Augusto deflected 2 or 3 times on the shots on that one. Back to the near side corner. Near side up top, I should say. Fremont holds up, sends it on to the errant pass. Comes out, Cutler staying on him. Fremont going after. Busher gonna pick it up, takes it back into their zone, past the Cutler. Glove saved by the goaltender. Fremont taken to the far, 1:23 left on the PK. Cutler intercepts it again. Back to the far, knocks it down, keeps it out of the line. Fremont had to check back in. Now Cutler got tripped, no call on that one. Back across again, D'Augusto knocks it down to the near side. Up top again, takes a shot, D'Augusto knocks it down again. Puck loose, comes over to the near side, Omaha clears it. Deflected again. Severa going after it at the red line. Deflected to the far wall as Prebla going after it. Omaha gets it cleared. Sails one back over in the Fremont zone. 51 seconds left in the period. Fremont going to try to reset it, slowing things down, taking it behind the net. 44 seconds left. Slingshots to the far side, passes to the near. Takes one back over the blue line to the far. Severa running interference, goes across again. Omaha keeps them on the wall. Sails one up top. Fremont with a shot, deflected. Still loose. D'Augusto deflects far side. Puck goes to the far wall. Behind the net, and Omaha gets it cleared back over into the Fremont zone with 20 seconds left on the PK. Fremont going to pick it up on the near side corner. Takes it behind the net. And Fremont to the far side, near side this time. Looking to pass, gets the pass off again, comes onto the near, going to bury it deep behind the Omaha net. Hollingsworth staying with him, forcing that to the far side. Omaha now full strength. Puck still loose as it comes over to the near side. Omaha gets it cleared. Walsh trying to get it. Gets it cleared, sends it back at the goaltender of Fremont. He's going to be forced to cover it. So Omaha was right there to get it. 6:02 left in the period. Tie score if you're just joining us.
Great job by D'Augusto in net there. It's a lot of shots that went towards his way during that in the Fremont power play.
On the near side, Fremont zone. Preuss, Lee, Walsh, Evans, and Hollingsworth. Puck deflected. Picked up by Lee. Takes a shot. Had a man on it. Pulled that one back. Preuss trying to hold on to it. They're going to send it back into the Omaha zone. Walsh is there to pick it up on the near side in the corner. Slingshots to the far. Check that. Going to bring it back to the near. Gets the pass up top to Lee. Lee taking it back into their zone. Passing it across. Shot taken. Deflected by the goaltender. Got his stick on it. Lee takes another shot. Deflected by the goaltender again. Fremont has a player down. Try to get Walsh. Backhand on that one. Walsh going to shovel it against the wall. Omaha back to the far side corner. Sails one to the near. Hollingsworth trying to get a stick on it. Holds out. Comes off the wall with it. Comes in for a shot. Deflected. Loose. Goes over to the far side. Fremont going to get it cleared nice and going to be called on Fremont.
Wow, some great chances there.
Thought they had it, but nope. Comes off. Omaha gets a deflection. Lee gets it on the boards. Sends it back off. Sent back to Lee from Walsh to Hollingsworth across to the far side. Off the boards, Hollingsworth got a man on him. One of the players lost a stick from Fremont. Against the wall to the far side. Omaha trying to grab it. Goes in front of the net. Poke checked by the goaltender. Goes to the far side again. Held on by Omaha. Pass in front. Errant pass as he was trying to back one to the far side. Goes back to the Omaha zone. Picked up by Preuss. Preuss on the near side. Trying to pass it out of the zone. Comes off the board. Omaha gets it cleared. Fremont trying to shovel one back. Had to reset though. D'Augusto hands one off. 4:25 left. Omaha trying to slow it down a little bit. They're going to send it back into Omaha zone. Should be icing. Nope. There we go. I was wondering when they were going to call. That was a really delayed icing.
It was.
Back over into the Fremont zone. 4:16 left. Near side Fremont zone. Krinclaw, Busher, Cutler, Marble, Stonebreaker. Cutler take and drop, but deflected near side. Fremont sends one high, goes against the boards, forced to take it to the corner. Slingshots behind their own net to the far. Trying to get one out of the zone, sends one high, trying to hit it out. Marble gets a stick on it in the Omaha zone, battles it and pushes it into the far side. Should be getting a tripping call, not. Far side. Against the wall again, Omaha trying to clear it. Gets it out of the zone, taken over the near side. Cutler on the near side again, passes, deflected by the goaltender. On the near side again, trying to get it out of the zone. Fremont trying to go back to the Omaha zone, deflected, picked up by Busher. Busher trying to get it clear, he does. He's trying to hit Krinclaw, couldn't quite hit Krinclaw. Back again, center ice. Fremont comes in, takes a shot, glove save and cover by D'Augusto. 3:27 left in the period. As we kind of change it up again, we're in the Omaha zone, going to bring it in near side. Puck deflected over to the near side, sends up top, deflected. Omaha got it cleared off the stick. I think Evans got that one. Maybe it was Walsh, I may be wrong. Back behind the net, Omaha grabs it, near side, gets it cleared off the skate of Walsh, gets one across to Preble. Preble to the far side, shoveling one across behind the net. Comes over to the near, off the board again. Omaha loses a stick, comes over to the near side, Wynn gonna pick it up in the Omaha zone. Takes it behind the net, 2:56 left in the game. Sends one up top, hits Walsh. Walsh trying to get it cleared. Off the boards, Omaha gets it. Walsh trying to get it cleared on the backhand. Gets a good stick lift to Lee. Lee gonna bring it back into their zone. Comes it off, he's got Walsh crashing. Loses it as on the poke check. Gonna sail one back in the Omaha zone. Stopped by D'Augusto. Gonna sail one high. On the sauce pass to Walsh, just at the blue line. Walsh sending one across. Poke check, comes across. Lee hits a hold of it, comes in for a shot, backhand, goes behind the net. Comes over to the near side, picked up by Omaha again, shoveling one, couldn't get it, deflected by the goaltender, goes behind the net, picked up top by Preble. Preble with a poke check, couldn't hold on to it. Picked up by Fremont, back into the Omaha zone. Good effort there by Preble to stay with him. Poke check, it goes behind the net to the far side. In the corner, Omaha picks it up. He's got Walsh to his near side. Comes over, Walsh dancing past it, trying to hold on to it, but picked up by Fremont in the near side corner. 1:52 left in the period. Gonna sail one back in the Omaha zone. Should be offsides.
Well, the ref stops it.
Crinklaw took a shot, deflected. Crinklaw picks up the rebound, looking to pass. Trying to pass, deflected by Fremont, sailing it back at the goaltender again. D'Augusto holds on to it. He's gonna take another sauce pass out. Gets it cleared. Lee trying to grab it. Fremont passes across the red line to the far side. Comes back in the Omaha zone. On the far side corner, 1:18 left. Hollingsworth staying with him, battling that one behind the net. They're gonna say Omaha had it, and they're gonna call Omaha for tripping. I don't know how you call that one. Interference called on
On
Omaha?
Bobby Lee. Yeah.
On Bobby. Okay, 1:10 left in the game. Omaha gonna finish the game down a man.
At 15:50, the third period, Omaha tournament penalty number 92, Bobby Lee, 2 minutes for interference. That's Lee, 2 minutes for interference, 15:50. Power play for Fremont Warbirds following their timeout.
So Fremont called timeout. Omaha gonna be down a man. We got 1:10 left in the game. Seems like we're battling ourselves through half of this.
A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, just can't get anything going. I mean, it's like trying too hard almost.
It almost seems like what we need to do is what we do during the penalty kills, which slow it down, take a little control,
Right.
look ahead of ourselves and see what happens. But as soon as we get that extra guy back, it's almost like a shotgun effect. As we get it changed up, we'll see what happens here, who they send up.
So if it does go OT, they do play a 4-on-4, right?
I believe so, but I've been wrong before. In my own defense, I've been wrong before.
Right.
Four v 4. We're going to have Busher, Cutler, Hollingsworth, and I believe that's Bruce on the far side. Puck drop to the far. Omaha gets a hold of it. Sends one out, back out of the zone. 1:05 left. As Busher trying to go after it. He couldn't get past the guy. Come over to the near side. Get the clear. Hollingsworth reach out and grabs it. Passes it back. Picked up by Fremont at the red line. Back to the far side of Omaha. Trying to pass in front. Omaha forcing him into the corner. Gets it cleared, and Omaha Gets the pass out, forced the reset for Fremont. 39 seconds left in the game. To the far side, picked up by Fremont just at the blue line. Good stick by Hollingsworth. Stop at the blue line as a tripping should have happened, and it goes back in. Back to the near side. Cutler holds onto it. Dances past 1, 2. Clyde on him, 22 seconds left in the near side corner. Omaha trying to get his Cutler, battling it in. Force it behind the net. Picked up by Fremont on the far side, 13 seconds left. Coming out of the zone, picked up again by Cutler. Sending one back into the Fremont zone, near side, 5 seconds left. Sends one across again, Fremont gets it, Omaha sails it back. Cutler had to check back in, and that's the end of regulation. And we go into overtime.
Yeah, 4v4.
4v4 situation. And we'll see what happens as they change it up. If they stop regulation, does a penalty still exist? That's the question I have.
Ooh, great question. So that penalty will continue?
So we got 51 seconds left. We're checking our sideline correspondent, Todd Lucina.
Penalty continue? No. The penalty will run or no?
What's that?
The penalty will continue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Penalty will continue. Okay.
So it'll be 4v3. Oh, 5 on 3. 5 on 4.
3.
5 on 4.
No, oh,
5
yeah.
on 4. 5 on 4.
5 on 4. 5, 4. 5, 4.
5, 4. 6, 7.
6, 7.
All right. So we got to have what? 21 seconds, or was it?
No, it
no,
was I think it was 40 something.
Yeah. No, we can run it. I don't care.
Right.
Little Metallica for you.
They would go 3 on 3,
4 on 3. Okay, we're going to do a 4 on 3 situation.
4 on 3 for 43 seconds.
43 seconds, 4 on 3. Cutler taking the drop. Fremont trying to push one forward to the far side. Picked up by Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth on the far side, back in their zone. Gets tripped up and draws the penalty. On the near side, as D'Augusto comes out, but they already blew the whistle.
Yeah.
3v3 now. And Fremont loses a player.
And 10 seconds of the overtime period. Fremont worker on number 12, Lucas Dennis. 2 minutes for tripping.
Referee's telling him it's a 3 on 3. We have Busher, Cutler, and Hollingsworth out for Omaha.
3 and 3 to
Far side, Fremont zone.
33 seconds.
33 seconds. Omaha gets a player back. Up top, picked up. Hollingsworth grabs it, sends it across near side to Cutler. Cutler back into the zone. Back between the legs. Comes in for a shot. Deflected by the goaltender. Over the near side corner, sends one up top. Hollingsworth there to pick it up. Hollingsworth holds on to it. Going to take it out of the zone to reset for Omaha with 10 seconds left on Omaha's penalty kill. Hollingsworth sends one back, hands it off to Cutler as Busher goes in and changes it up. Omaha 4 on 3 now as Hollingsworth taking it back into their zone. Far side, waiting. Gonna send one across the Cutler. Gonna sneak in, takes pass, shot, deflected. Good attempt there as he sends it right back. Up top again to Bruce. Bruce sneaking in at center, takes a shot, wide right. Hands one off to Hollingsworth on the rebound. Back up to Bruce. Near side up top, Bruce dancing with it. 3:48 with another 57 seconds left. Bruce with a shot, low, still loose. Stop a play, called as a goaltender covers it. Omaha still gonna have 52 seconds left on the power play. And Omaha calls timeout. You know, Scott, it's a hard knock life.
It is.
You know, Mini-Me. That's all I think about every time I hear that song now.
Right.
All right, as we have our timeout and the boys talk to the coach, we'll see what happens here. See what happens. A little intermission break. We'll call this the 7-inning stretch. Some of us had to stand up and move and crack our knees at this point. Cutler gonna take drop for Omaha. 52 seconds left on the power play. Omaha gonna be up a man. Sends one back, held up top by Hollingsworth. Skates around on the near side. Pass across to the far. Fremont there to grab it. Gonna bring it back out of the zone to the far side of Omaha. Stopped by Bruce on the far side. Sails it around. Omaha gains it. Tailing one across. Picked up by, is that Busher? Takes it across center. Back across into their zone. Busher on the far. Sends one up top to Cutler. Back to Busher. Sends one across again. Held on by Cutler. Sends it back to Busher up top. Bobbles it, just holds on to it. Sends one to the near side. Takes a shot. Goal!
Nice.
Omaha!
That was pretty nice.
Beautiful tip in. Who had that? Was that? I missed it. He snuck in so fast, I missed it.
I don't know who's on the other side.
I want to say that
Bruce.
was that Bruce.
Yeah,
Bruce snuck
looks
it
like
in
it,
on the
yeah.
sneak in. So beautiful sneak in there as Bruce gets it up top shelf in Omaha. Defeats Fremont again. 3-2 on the overtime.
Yeah, great job. That was a great setup there. Cutler threw it towards the net, and Bruce came flying in.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight for the varsity game. We'll see everybody tomorrow at 10 o'clock for the JV game. Have a good night. Stay warm and keep your heaters running. I'm going to go start my car.
Right?